Alright, so we're going to do some solo hunting. My hunting partner cannot join me at this time, so we're just going to go in and have a little bit of fun. And we're going to get some stam, and then we're going to have the hunt already. We've got a Rex over there. Looks like we have something in front. The only thing we really have to watch out for at this time is any primes, like prime Rexes and prime Trikes, and pretty much our biggest threat for the most part is other deinos. And at this time, since I'm a solo hunter, then if I get in a dino fight, then it could be a one-on-one, or it could be, or I can pretty much just get tag teamed and die. But we're just going to kind of chill in my hunting zone. Deinosuchus is a hard life. You have to have patience, which a lot of people don't like to be patient and take things slow and stuck. So it's not for everybody. Being a dino is not for everybody. If you are into playing a slower game and taking the time to stalk our prey and whatnot, that definitely makes much of a difference. And the other thing is, as soon as you decide to leave an area is when prey and stuff is going to start showing up. Just because you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and then you're like, you know what, let's leave. And as soon as you get far enough, something is going to come across, just because that's how it works. Having my hunting partner definitely makes things a little bit easier, especially if we block off the escape route, and if I miss the grab, they have a chance to get grabbed by him, or if he happily misses and pushes it towards me, we have more of a chance to grab our targets. Now, since I'm a solo hunting right now, we are going to have to take it a tad bit slower, with the patience and making sure that I have an absolute strike zone and I don't miss. Deinosuchus is pretty much my favorite one to play. Is we had Rexes running from us yesterday. Um, Even when we came out of the water and pretty much chased them up halfway up land, the Rex was still running. And pretty much we have a few things that we have to really watch for. Is we got to make sure my O2 does not run out. I got to make sure I have enough stam, because without either one of those, we are not doing anything. We're not going to be able to stay in the water or under the water and wait. And without the stam, we're not going to be able to lunge or run away if I have to get out of a bad situation. And so far, we have 145 players on. And I think we should be clear to be able to come up and start to breathe so we can get our O2 back. And we're gonna cross the bend here a little bit and kind of see if we see anything, and we're just pretty much going to come right back to the area, and we're going to go hit our second patrol zone. The only downfall about the Deinosuchus is one thing and one thing only, and it's only 2 dinos that we can't do it with. Is a Prime Rex and a Prime Stego, or nope, sorry, it's the Prime Rex and the Prime Trike. Those are the only 2 that we cannot grab whatsoever, and are the only ones other than the other dinos that we have to really watch for. As long as the other dinos don't attack me and they don't cross my 3 rules, then we have no issues with them, and we'll leave them be. Oh. Yeah, most likely that's all going to be over by the Delta Bridge, where all the primes like to hang out at. Also, the other thing is there is no guarantee for any spot that you're 100% gonna to get prey. There's always that chance that nothing will come through. And that's what makes the dino's life so hard, just because of that reason. And every once in a while, even if they don't come through and you find something you can kill, we still have some food. Like the AIs, boars and deers, they might not necessarily do a whole lot for us for our hunger, but they do help for us not to necessarily starve to death, which is a good thing. And there is a possibility my hunting partner will be on at some point. Just not sure. But until then, we're just going to just do the solo life right now. Okay, because like I haven't seen nothing coming through this area except for those couple of Rexes that we saw when we first started getting into the water. And you know what? That sounds like there might be a Rex coming. If it's prime, we're not going to be able to do anything. If it's not prime and it gets into the water, then I have a good chance. But gotta be careful about where we breathe. And then we heard sound like another Deinosuchus growling in the area somewhere. Oh, wow. And the other thing is we are mainly bound to the water. Yes, we can walk on land, we can pretty much go wherever we want to go, but our best things to do is stay in the water, because that's where we have the most chance of survival. Now with this fog coming through here, it's going to limit my visibility. But also it plays two roles, which I like. One, it makes it harder to see, so it gives me more cover so they don't see me coming as easily. But it also does kind of make it harder for me to see them. But if I can see them, then it just kind of gives me a little bit more of a cover, which is always a good thing. As much advantage as I can get to stay hidden, pretty much where I ambush creatures, and we have to try to use stealth as much as possible, and then strike them when they least expect it, which is a lot of fun. Just being able to just kind of just jump out of nowhere. Oh man, it is good times. Alright, now the only question now we have to really ask ourselves is, do we go to hunting ground 3 or do we go to hunting ground 2? More than likely if we stay here in zone 1, something is going to come through. It's just a matter of time. And you can hear things in the area. And I'm pretty sure there's something up there by the rocks. The only question, the only real question is it huge that I can't grab? Or is it small enough for me to be able to hunt it and have a chance of grabbing it? Ooh, there it is. I saw it for a second. Didn't get a good look at it, but it looks like it. That one looks small enough to grab. Alright. Now here's the fun part. Now we lay and wait. That is small enough to grab. If I jump too soon, I'm going to scare it. And if I don't jump at the right time, I might not have a chance. And right now, my O2 going down. That's right, keep coming to the water. Come on, get closer. The water's safe. Come on. Come on, get closer. Got him. Now, is he gonna take my food? He is gonna take my food. Oh, there's another one coming. Well, if you want me, come get me. You look, I think you might be too big for me to grab. And that is the downfall about the damn Rexes, is that they will bully you on the land, and they will bully you on the water, just because I cannot snatch them. And now that Rex is over there eating my food. Well, I hit the target. I was able to drown it. I just wasn't able to grab it and get away with it. Now we're just gonna have to stay here and breathe. And I really need oxygen. Got one. I got one Rex. Which I really, really hope that the developers of this game allows the deinos to grab the primes when they're in the water. Or does something to make it a little bit more fair for us. Because with the Isle right now, you'll see pretty much every server is full of Rexes and Trikes. And there are plenty of other players that are playing the other dinos, which is fantastic, just because then it calls for the dinos to have a chance of survival and whatnot. But once we find the Rexes that are not fully grown, then we got a chance. All right, my oxygen's almost there. Let's go. Oh, we're just gonna go back and double check, or just check. See if he ate all of the food. is if there might be anything left for me to scavenge. Oh, if I saw it correctly, it looks like there might be something left for me after all. Alright, well, better than nothing. Better than nothing. Alrighty then. Now, I guess we have a choice here. We can either stay in our first zone and patrol back up and see if there's anything that may or may not be up there, or if we just go ahead and just proceed to zone 2. I mean, mainly we have some pretty good luck right where we currently are, and going up down the stream also. But again, it's one of those things where you never know. Choices are always so hard to make. But again, we are a dino, so this is pretty much our life right here, is playing the long waiting game and possibly moving to a zone that possibly will have movement. All right, you know what? Let's just go check zone 2. And these areas is not what everybody calls them. It's just what I'm calling them. just gonna take a break in our half zone. This is where I can breathe without being seen. Oh, and you can hear noise coming from over there. That's what it sounds like. But we might just have to hold off until this breaks, so we can. Okay. So I have a hard time seeing, so if there's anything on the hills, I want to make sure I'm able to see. And this is another really good spot too, just because this right here is, you can come around, and this is good drinking water, where you have a little bit of cover. Well, those sound like they might be getting closer, so something might be coming to us. But again, we're ambush creatures, so this is what we do. We just lay low in an area and wait. And if it pans out, great. If we don't get any luck for a certain time, we'll move to another zone, another area, and just rinse and repeat the process. We lie in wait. Yes, there's always more than one way to play everything. We still have the other Deinosuchuses. All right, daybreak. Because I like to try to play without letting the creatures know I'm here, and then you'll see others who, you know, basically, I consider breaking one of my rules. They'll be on top of the water, swimming around, making all bunch of noise and alerting. letting the prey know that I'm here, or something's here in the water. Also, swimming through this zone is we have a chance to get attacked by cannibal crocs, who will do nothing but attack their own kind. Which we are on our diet, so other deinos are on my diet. It's a part of our food, but just randomly just attacking I mean it is one of those things sometimes where it's better to attack first and then but if I can help it, I try not to. Ooh, we got something on that hill right in front. Now, let's build my stam. And right there, my point exactly. They're on top of the water, letting them know that they're there. So now, that small one probably won't come to the water. But with them leaving, there's a chance that it will come. It's a small chance, but looks like there's a couple of them. Now I have to determine, are they going to come this way towards the water, or are they going to go over that way around to the other side of the water? And what why'd you surface, man? Now they know we're here still. You are making the hunt that much harder. And with all these deinos here, there's a 50% chance someone's gonna start attacking me. And this is the bad part about being in areas where there's other crocs, just because I would say majority of them will sit on the surface of the water and let them know we're here, instead of going, hey, they have no idea we're here, waits patiently, and then we strike. But with these two Rexes, there's nothing I can do. They're too big for me. are patrolling the water line, looking for everything. And unfortunately, I lost sight. Oh, nope, nope. Okay, I think they're still up there then. I think they might still be up there. Well, here comes the unfortunate part, is my O2 is getting low. And with my O2 getting low, I'm going to have to go surface somewhere and hopefully nobody sees me. Oh, that is too big. All right, Rex, you're too big. I can't grab. All right, get it. We'll just surface right here. Now, my thing is I like to try to go to where it's populated with prey, but also I try to maintain or find places where I might be the only croc, which gives me a slight advantage of being able to catch something. Well, you know, you're too small to do anything for me anyways. And there still is a chance that something else might still be up in there. And this is another good place to kind of lie in wait in. Just, again, if we find an adult Rex who is not prime, I can grab him when he's crossing the water. If it's a sub-adult Rex that hasn't hit adulthood, I can snatch from the land. And it's the same thing with the trikes. And with primes, I have to be able to keep them in the water long enough to have a slight chance of winning that one. Alright, let's go back over and take a look. just going to go hit some. Yeah, the zone is very nice to hunt in. The only problem, like, is all the deinos that are in the area. Which they did scare the smaller Rexes upland a little bit further. Well, you know, if you are small enough, I'm just going to start eliminating some of you. Yes, you guys need to. If all the dinos played smart and made it where nobody knew any of us were laying here or in this water, or they had a suspicion but they weren't 100% sure, and they saw none of us, then you know what? You would have more people coming to the waters. All of them. They would be coming to the water to drink, to try to swim across, and then that's when you would strike. But when you make yourself known, it makes them go somewhere else where I can't get. Which I think that might be a baby or a subadult up there. Oh, looks like there might be another one up there. Come on. Come down. Let me get a good look at you to determine if I am going to strike or if I'm just going to keep my distance. Alright, I see you up there. So are you going down to the other side of the water? Do I need to swim around and see if I can get you over there? Or are you going to stay on this side? Alrighty then. And being a solo hunter, things are... Oh, I heard something. It's possible it could have been that bunny or... Oh. I guess we'll find out. Are you Prime? Yep. Yes, you are. Well, that is what I'm talking about. You can't grab their primes. And he was fully submerged, feet not touching the ground. All all I was able to do is just smack him, and I was stunned. If he really wanted to, he could have turned around and started attacking me. And a possibility, I could have just been a goner. Oh. Now I need a surface. I wanted to go over there and surface, but with all those crocs over there, I'm just going to take my chance right here while waiting for that Rex. Hopefully he doesn't see me or think too much of it. Okay. Are you going to go to the back side? It's one of those things which you never know which way they're heading. Oh. Are you guys going to follow the bigger one and go that way? There's another Rex over there too, but oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, I see him. I see him now. I was going to say I lost sight of that other Rex, but he's right there by the bush. Okay, you're heading. All right. Could be wrong about this. I mean, there is that chance that I am. There is that chance that he's not coming all the way over here. But it could possibly be the chance where he is. All right, I think you're too big for me. If you weren't prime, you would have been my food. I would have had a perfect strike. Plenty of opportunity. Good timing. Would not have seen it coming. Oh. Now where is the other small one? Are you heading this way or are you going back around? hard to tell. The only downfall is trying to get it around fast enough to be able to see, or even make that grab if they are coming this way. Well, don't worry, it's just the boar and a deer. I want that one. That one might, I believe that one might be strikeable. Let me move down just a little bit and get in. Come on, just make that cross before I start running out of O2. Come on, there you go. No, don't lay down. Don't lay down. Come on. I don't want to chance trying to grab you on the land and not. Because if I am wrong, I'll get stunned. All right. Here we go. Here. Gotcha. No, my game crashed. No, bad spot, bad timing. Oh man. Come on. Hopefully it loads. No, I might just have to restart it again. One more time. All right, let's hopefully it loads me in with no issues, and hopefully my food doesn't go disappear. Hopefully I can still eat. And that right there is a good way to stalk your prey. Okay, good, good. You just lay in wait and watch, and if you can try to move with them, it definitely helps.